Hey, what is up everybody? Blaze for here, and today for you guys another video, Persona 5X. Today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and doing the time limited boss here, being the Elegant Mother, in which this one I'm kind of interested in. We haven't had like a boss that was actually ranked at all, especially when it does come down to these type of deals. So I'm interested to see exactly how this is work out, how difficult this really is. And we're going to be using this team, as you guys can see, that everyone has been using. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So I'm guessing a lot of these folks most likely have their characters duped. If I'm looking, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That literally just answered the question for me. I'm guessing a lot of these people have their like characters kind of duped out and stuff like that. But we can kind of see at least how everyone have how far they've gotten, where it comes down to at least their actions. If they ended up dying a little bit beforehand, or maybe just like if they just defeated in general. So we don't have any dupes on our man Makoto here, so I do imagine it's going to be way harder. Heck, even some people have like, that was 51 turns, like hello, in which they only got to phase one. So I'm fairly interested to see if we can make something happen. We're gonna see what we can do, and yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So let me go ahead and get my Makoto team on out here, and that's you. And then let's go ahead and put in our Yukari as well. Now I'm still trying to build Yukari. Like, she's one of the few characters that, like, I want to say out of this three, I think she's still the one that's the weakest, if I'm right. Yeah, he's 109. If I'm right, my Yukari is like 101, 103, and then Wind is 102. Now I think the reason why Yukari is as high is because we did end up boosting her a little bit more, so I could very well do that. But if anything, I'm tempted to actually boost our Wind, because Wind is actually really good, and I would definitely prefer to finish off her whole thing here. So, you know, let's just go ahead and invest this into the crit damage, because we are going to need that, and go from here. Anyways, so our whole duty is to try and kill this thing by the looks of it. I don't know how difficult it's really gonna be, so this is gonna be a very interesting situation here, but we're gonna try our best to at least knock this thing on down. So first things first, we're using Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time is gonna help us out a decent bit for the buffs here, and we can just proceed from there. Now hopefully a lot of you guys have been, whoever's been actually playing currently on what's it called, 5X itself, hopefully y'all have been enjoying yourselves. We do have a lot of things coming up. I think the next character, of course, that's dropping is our man Akihiko, and then after that we should be seeing either it's a rerun or either it's the cursed DPS. I think it's the cursed DPS, if I'm right, in which recently we did get a little bit of images about her. If you guys have not seen that, of course I'll be able to go over that very soon, because she looks like a very cool character. We have not seen any skills, we haven't seen anything like that. We've only seen just artwork for her, and I won't lie, she looks really awesome. I can't wait to see what they actually decide to do with the character, and decide to try and make the character as OP as possible, to be honest. Because let's be honest here, we don't have any, what's it called, curse units, especially when it comes down into that standpoint. So finally us getting a curse unit is nice. So one, two, it's really cool to see at least what's it called, a single target curse unit, because we really have been missing that quite a lot. And oh, I see how this is annoying. That was a mental status. See, that just complicated things. Yeah, okay, I can see where this is gonna be going. So first things first is we're gonna go ahead and use Choir of Doves. This is going to be our DPS round. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So we're going to take advantage over our two, what's it called, extra turns, and just see what we can really make happen here. Now, we only got 5 turns anyways. We technically could just wait on it, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it anyways. We're going to see what we can do. So get our double extra turn here. And then, of course, with Yukari, if I remember right, we have to use our 3rd, then our skill 2, skill 3, if I'm right. So let me make sure I double check, because I know I wrote it down just myself afloat on some of these, because I know every now and again I do end up forgetting. So let's make sure. make sure we're correct about that. I do not like trust my skills with this character still. All right, yeah, okay, we are correct about that. So it is our little skill 1, and of course we use our third G into skill 2, skill 3. So go ahead and pop this on off. And then I do want to remove someone with a mental element too, because I do notice that we did, or at least I did notice that got a little something here. So let's check our characters real quick. I really just want to make sure that he's okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and what's it called? I don't think he has any, actually. No, because they're not any debuffs I'm seeing. I'm only seeing ups currently. He's knocked, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, so no one got a mental element illness there. So all right, so never mind, we don't need it. Let's just go ahead and use our skill 2. Get this on set up here, and then we already got our heal, thankfully, from Anj. Let's go ahead and pop off at this, and let's see how much damage we can really get off the happen here, because at this point in time, this is where things are going to get kind of interesting. But recently I've been actually like hardcore trying to at least think of some things for you guys, especially when it does come down to at least the build guides and stuff like that. We're gonna, at least what I've said, at least in the past videos, is we're gonna try our hardest to at least knock out as many of the what's it called, as many of the little infographic stuff later on. But our first at least thing to do now is actually try to knock out all the unit reviews. So I've been really trying to hammer at those. I think after this video as well, I'm going to do another at least unit review as well, so you guys will have something today. And then I don't think I'm gonna double up today on it, but I will double up today tomorrow as well, and we'll see how much we can really get done. Now that was actually decent damage there, so let's just see. I think it's, yeah, Will of Time. Go ahead and use the skin. And God, this thing is, did this thing just tank that? Oh my Lord. Oh no. See, I wasn't familiar with your game, but now I am. Like, holy crap. No wonder. And look at that. They're knocking us 24/7. Okay. Okay. And I think that's because of the lust that we had on, which was decreasing our amount there. So, that might have been the reason for that. I don't like that. So I wonder if we can take that off. I'm gonna try and take it off next round, seeing of course that's gonna be our another damaging round there. So we'll see what happens. I want to keep my third G ready, but I think we're gonna have our third G 24/7 anyways. So let's just go ahead and pop this real quick. We'll have 2 whole turns, and then let's go ahead and just use our third G anyways. So I'm actually curious to see how much we'll do off this. I highly doubt it's going to be much, seeing that we have none of our real buffs, but let's see. 200k, nothing too good there, but at least it's all right. We'll take it. Dude, this is crazy. Wait a minute, they're actually, this boss, thanks bro, that is scary. What the heck? Okay, I actually wouldn't mind them bringing, like, doing stuff like this a little bit more often, because we don't have many bosses that's like ranked like this. That's just more or less for fun. So like, kind of like that they did something like that at least once here. So we did infinite algorithm. We should have one more rotation of rebellion, but next round I would like to do infinite algorithm again. So we're gonna just go ahead and do this again, overwrite what we can, and then just get as many attacks off as possible. This is, dude, and you can tell too, the final damage is so much less. And then our wind keeps getting knocked 24/7. No. Okay, so that's gonna be, she's just getting absolutely bullied. So I'm gonna try this. See something. Does that count? Hold on. Let's check something real quick. So it doesn't count. It doesn't count as like a down. Oh, that's crazy. I thought that would actually count as a down, but all right, we're gonna go ahead and use our third G again. And then we need to use our skill 2. And this is literally the spam that I needed. I could have kind of like at least waited for this type of mob to pop up. I think they came up like 2 days ago, or at least a day ago or something. I could have waited for this and then did the showcase for Yukari, because this is like the best way to showcase her, to be honest. The fight's very long. It allows you to at least go ahead and just sit here and just kind of bash your head at a wall at the point and sit there and just get as much damage as possible. So I do like that. But man, what were they thinking with this? Hold on, like, I don't know. I don't even think, I don't even think it's possible for me to get kills off of this. Like, there's so many people who are stronger than me who actually, like, holy moly, who's gotten stopped. Like, I don't even understand. The people who defeated it are freaking menaces. Like, how did y'all defeat this thing? It is way too strong. Like, these 2 turns left and we've only done this much. We've only done this much, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, go ahead and use this. Boom, get our heals up here. Of course, we're gonna like not die due to this, but it's still a little bit of a problem. What were they thinking? What were they thinking when they did this? I don't understand. I don't know if I can win. Like, I want to see how high we hit, because this is where I can really test my Makoto's build generally. So maybe we're good, maybe we're decent. I don't know. I would hope we are. We did just use Rebellion, and I think we already used Infinite Algo. I need to keep track of that because I keep forgetting of it. But let's see. It's time. Yeah. Okay, wheel time. I think we did use Infinite Algorithm, if I'm correct. There's Rebellion, Infinite Algo. Okay, so yeah, we have one more turn of it. To be honest, I kind of just want to like get some damage in. Let's use this here. Try to get some of those stacks up, because if I'm being honest, we do need a little bit extra stacks in here. So quickly just use this. Heck, this might actually be better instead of using the Infinite Algorithm in them all the time, because either way we're getting kind of the same effect to some extent if we just go ahead and use Infinite Algo into this instead of using Rebellion then Infinite Algo. So yeah, we might try that instead. We might redo it at least at a later date. I might redo it off cam just to see if we actually get some better damage and stuff, because that might be better. It genuinely might be better, because then we get the stacks. We can go ahead and also get the extra damage. It pretty much just helps us do everything that we need to do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Man, that lag whenever you use her actual skill is actually kind of annoying. But, and then since we use the Thurgy, we're going to go ahead and use the skill 2. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and use skill 2. I don't think we need the skill 3 here. Yeah, no, we shouldn't need the heal here. I'm right. I may have actually messed that up too, because I can't remember if I actually used my Thurgy that time or not. So let's go ahead and pop off the skill 1. We have enough for a Wheel of Time. Maybe we do. Okay, yeah, we got our heal, so we're good. And then let's go ahead and pop this once more. I think it's our last turn, so if we want any more damage, we just are genuinely like bound to this here. So let's just use Wheel of Time again. Pop this on off here. See how much damage we can do. Like, man, 25 actions, 26 actions pretty much, and this is all we managed to get out. We're not even at half. Man, I feel like I'm just getting cooked. I wonder how much this will score, because if we're not even at half, how much was that? 39. Okay, hold on. Let's check this out. Let's check this out real quick, guys. So that was 39. And that was just for our first one. we're 222. Oh, so it goes based off the amount of rounds you do. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, you guys, is I'm gonna do my other 2 rounds off camera, and we'll have the final total, because I'm gonna try at least one with infinite algo back and forth. If that gives me more than 39 mil here, which most likely will, I'll try and just keep calculations up. But I want to see where we can get. I'm interested. Tune in a second. Okay, so originally I was just gonna cut to after I was done with my 3, but I didn't notice that this takes all your members. And by that I mean you literally have to have multiple teams to take this thing on down. So we're gonna go ahead and utilize a couple other teams. The only thing here is we need to figure out a good balance. Now I do like having Cord in the team, especially with at least Mesa, but using this team specifically, I don't think we'll be able to do it because we do need some heals. So with that in mind, what I'm tempted to do is we're gonna have a team with Mesa, and then our other team might either be, I'm still trying to think about it. It might either be our Haru, even though she's AoE, it might be Haru, or it could possibly end up being like, I don't know. We could possibly just do Rin just for the funnies and see what happens. But I definitely want to make sure we have a healer, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty positive that we might get stomped if we don't bring a healer. So let's go ahead and actually do this. I was just gonna go ahead and just do only the results, but I at least want you guys to watch some of this stuff. So go ahead and use this as well. Get up our bleed stacks as fast as possible. Since we do have Cord here, we can actually just go ahead and spam skill 2, well, skill 3, skill 2, and use only other things when we truly have to. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. And this is gonna be a long fight, so I do have to hope that we have enough SP, which I'm unsure. I don't think we'll have enough. In fact, I think there might be times where we might just have to guard up for her, because she does take an immense amount of SP to at least utilize here. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how that goes. But I'm going to quickly use this here, take them on down, and then from here just go ahead and use simple game. Technicality wise, I think I should probably put Wonder like in second, or have Cord first then Wonder, mainly because immunity does help out in that aspect, but I do want to get that debuff off with my our physical little persona there. So I feel like Chernobog does need at least a chance to get up early, but who knows, we might not need it. Go ahead and use this here, get another defense down. And this is what I mean, like, right, we're taking a lot of our what's it called, a lot of our SP away. Like that takes 32 SP just from that. And if we're just going to continuously do what we're doing, I feel like it might be bad with us just doing this over and over again. We'll see. But first things first, I could do the damage taken twice, but I do want to just boost his damage here. So boom, get the action damage up here, and then infinite algo. See how much damage we can really get off with this as well. So let's go ahead and use this as well. I technicality still use my my god dang Mesa as a whole DOT unit, because technically what I'm supposed to be doing is straight up stripping that off and re-putting it back on, because it does way more damage. So we might go ahead and do that as well. Might try that. But geez, look at the amount of damage this thing puts in. I'm pretty positive if I didn't bring a healer, I was cooked that round. Like, guarantee, heck, I might be cooked next round. Because I don't think this is still enough HP to live. Like, maybe after this, because we do get a little bit of heals from Cord as well. So maybe it's good, but I don't know. I don't know. So let's go ahead and pop. It's gonna be a DPS round, so go to Chernobog real quick. Make sure they take more damage to our physical, and then I might as well just rotate back in. This only lasts for 3 whole turns. No, it's only 1 turn. So yeah, let's just go ahead and pop this on off again. And I do want to strip off the damage just to see this once. Yeah, I want to at least strip off the damage just once to see how much damage we can get off. So plus the DOT, which is gonna, okay, 487. I feel like we could get more than that if we did have at least the DOT stack there too. So I think our DOT stack is only did 10k. So I feel like definitely we should probably just stick with our DOT damage that we got currently, but we'll see. We just use this. I'm kind of afraid to. I know we won't have it for 2 whole turns. But yeah, you know what? We're fine. Let's go ahead and use skill 1. We'll use our skill 2 and then have skill 3 ready for the next time. I'm worried though, because this thing ain't taking damage, not nearly as much damage as it did for at least Makoto's team. So you can obviously see it's more or less meant for Makoto and them. But holy crap, bro! I didn't think it would be this like tuned to them. You need a lot. So now we can transform. We have, of course, our 8 here. We'll take off 2. Perfectly fine with that at least. And actually, no, we don't, because if I remember right, since we are A6, yeah, we get to keep that to a certain extent. So yeah, never mind, I'm good. All right, that's gonna deal some damage here. Let's go ahead and use this. Hacking. We gotta get all our debuffs back in order, but God, our health is looking bad. Our health is looking really bad. I don't know if I really want to trust not utilizing the skill 3. So yeah, we're not surviving as another turn after this. I think we might be able to live through all this, but holy crap, dude, this is a lot. This is a lot more damage than I expected. So this is going to be our last little one, and I'll probably do my last run off cam, and I'll let you know on the what's it called, the community page, how it went. But man, it's just eating. Oh no. I don't think I have SP to actually get that element off either. Oh no. Yeah, it actually landed a stinking SP move. A mental element. Okay, hold on. Please, wait a minute. Let's see if we can do this here. Prep him up for at least one last turn. Please tell me I have enough. No, I don't have enough. And we can't use it. I got gypped. No, my final damage round. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Wait. I think it still takes it off with the ult. I might be fine. We can cook still. Let's go. We can cook still. Okay. I got stinking scared. I needed this last round at least to deal some decent damage. So let's go ahead and do this. We are going to use our laceration for it as well, and it is the final round, so we'll try and get as much damage as possible. Infinite algo once again, and let's just see what happens here. Hopefully it's a decent bit of damage here, because we do need to use curtain call at this point. Boom. Okay, that was worth it. That was at least worth it. I'll take it. So 600k, not bad there. Let's see how much damage in total. 35 mil, I think. That's how much is left. Damn, wait a minute. We were just at 39. You're telling me we only took away 4 mil? 4 mil? Oh nah, these people are psychotic. Like, these people are psychotic. Just to get here, I have to make a team that can, okay, I think I can get in top 100 at least. So I don't even know what we get. I think it's just bragging rights. Yeah, it's just like metal. So I mean, like, hey, I'm at least gonna go for top 100. But I'll let you know, at least let you guys know how this does go out. If I decide against it, who knows? I usually pre-record certain things as well, so who knows, I might put it at the end of the video. But to my knowledge, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Until then, peace out, guys.